Hello crafty friends, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on here with a couple of project shares. So I recently received some gorgeous cutting dies from LifesCraftArt. I'll leave their website link in the description box. And I have decided to use the light globe, or as it's called, flowers in a bulb cutting die. And I'll also leave the link to the haul video so you can see what it looked like together, because it has all been pulled apart now. So I ended up creating, with the flowers in bulb die, this gorgeous handmade card. I ended up using Rosie Studio cardstock for this from the one-of-a-kind 12x12 paper pack, some gold glitter cardstock, and also the cardstock from Rosie Studio Primavera coloured cardstock pack, and this acetate here, which is mainly used for like your cake, like when you're making a cake, you pop this around the cake to keep it in place. But I find this is great for when you're doing your paper crafting projects, like creating cards, and it's quite nice and light without being too flimsy. So I absolutely love this, and this was such a big roll when I first got it, so you can see how much of it I have used. So I ended up cutting a piece of this acetate off to use as like a window for the bulb, and I thought that looked so pretty. So I die cut out all my pieces. Then with like a fine tip glue, I ended up gluing down the sheet of acetate to the back of the gold glitter cardstock. I then glued all my little floral and greenery pieces down, and then added more glue, and I grabbed my pops of colour in glitter champagne. I ended up using that on some of the flowers there before I glued all of this down, and I thought it made a really cool effect there. Like, how pretty is that? I then added one of these really pretty bead bows that I recently hauled, and this is also a Rosie's Studio like chipboard sticker. It says thinking of you, and I thought this card just turned out so lovely. Such a beautiful die. I ended up cutting out more pieces as well, but I mainly used the one for this gorgeous card, and now I have more to play with to create other types of embellishments. So I love how that one turned out. Oh, and there's the little beaded bows that I ended up hauling from Temu that I added to the little flower bulb there. The next thing I created was I made like a cute little camera mini album using this camera cutting die. And I thought it turned out so adorable. I'll just move these off to the side. How cute did that turn out? Absolutely love it. I knew as soon as I saw the size of the camera when they arrived in the post that I wanted to make this into an album. I had purchased previously from Temu some of this like pink, this sort of like the little binder pieces you can use to create your own book or album. So I wanted to use that, and I also hauled this punch as well. It's like a mini a punch that cuts out or punches out the 6 holes. So it turned out to be the perfect size to create this mini album here. And yeah, I thought it turned out so cute. I knew I wanted to do pink and gold, as those are my 2 favorite colors, and I ended up using the old packaging from one of the Primavera from Rosie's studio. It's like the packaging, so the cardboard piece. So for example, when you get a pack of ephemera or a pack of the embellishments, I saved the old packaging, recycled it, and I used that for the front of the album cover and also the back. And it's so lovely. It's got this really like faint pink pattern, which I absolutely love, because then it makes everything else pop. So I used pink cardstock, gold foiled cardstock, my favorite pink foam, and I ended up layering those up to give that fun 3D effect of the lens coming out like a camera does. I also included some of the Rosie Studio chipboard sentiments and some of the puffy stickers. And the inside of the album I haven't completed. I've just left as is, but I'm not too sure about this back piece here on what to do. I'm going to have to figure out a way on how to cover this up somehow so it doesn't look so messy, but that's sort of how you put, you know, the die together. But then on the inside, what I did was I popped in like a vellum sheet for the first page. It's like pink vellum, and then I layered one of a kind cardstock by Rosie's Studio. I die cut out the camera piece and stuck one on top of the other to create a nice thick sheet there. And you can use this as like a little photo album. You can turn it into an embellishment book. So many uses for this. I ended up popping also more of that that pink vellum on the back page there as well, and then there's the back bit with the old packaging that I ended up using, which is quite nice and sturdy. So it creates a very sturdy album, but gives you plenty of room for movement and adding things in there, so it won't be so you can go a lot thicker based on the size of those binder rings there. And I added some Nuvo drops along the top edge there, just to give that piece up there a bit of pop of colour. So there we go. There's my 2 of my project shares using LifesCraftArt cutting dies. There's also a 25% off code, which I will leave in the description box as well. That'll get you guys a discount when you check out over on their website. and keep your eye out for more project shares and another video. And I hope you guys enjoyed these pretty creations, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.